So basically, I showed you a layout of the property, and I'm giving you motive. You got motive. There's several motives. A big motive is I'm a truther. I'm what you call a truther. We look into conspiracies that the government commits crimes, and we voice our opinion. How we love the Constitution. We're a nationalist, and they don't like it. But see, instead of battling us and winning, they violate us and break the law and lose. See, that's why they lose. I don't know if they're really losing, if they just make it look that way, but there's motive. Motive is to cover up the crimes. Now, I was a truther, didn't know I was being gang stalked. I was pretty stupid. Let's just be honest about this. In fact, I saw this homeless woman in Hazard Center Court being gang stalked, and I just thought it was nuts. And I believed her, but I just thought, what's the point? You know, what's the point? And then it was happening to me, and I wasn't even aware of it. Stuff started to make sense. Why things were moving around. You know, my mom had been in the garage in '99, and she goes, "I heard you come home from work, walk up the stairs, open the door, and walk around the apartment." And I would always go to the garage and say goodnight to her before I went to sleep. And I said, "No, I just got home from work. I did not go upstairs." And then we thought it was ghost. And then turns out there's people walking around on the property. Ooh, that's just creepy. And then there's other cases where the police shined their flashlight in my aunt's house when I was taking care of her house, like 12 cops. Threw my shoes on and ran outside and they were gone. But now it makes sense why they were toying with me. I thought they were like worried that like an alarm went off. I triggered an alarm. My aunt is like my mom. I'm watching her house. She gives me permission. I have a key. Anyways, it all starts to make sense. There's motive now. Now you have motive. Because in November 2016, I'm at a red light. This huge truck, this military guy, hops out of his truck at the red light and tries to open my car door. And here's what I didn't really think about this before, but he never left. He knew the cops were not going to help me. He didn't leave. I called the police. They hung up on me. My Chinese friend, really good best friend from Cambodia, was with me. And we were both freaking out because this guy's trying to get in the car, trying to get at me physically. The guy doesn't leave. And I call the cops. I drive 10 blocks away, call again. They hang up on me. I call a third time, they hang up on me again. 3 times in a row. Now that is not coincidence. But to top it off, we drive back and the guy is parked at the curb just waiting because he knows the cops aren't going to come. I'm like, why is the guy waiting? He must be on like PCP or something, right? Because you would do something, a violent crime, you flee when the cops are coming. You don't stick around. He knew the cops weren't going to come. See? They hung up on me. And now I think about it. He stayed. They hung up on me. Bingo! Light bulb above the head moment. You start realizing, okay, now I know what's going on. They hung up and he stayed. He knew they were going to come. Now we go to the second time. 2 guys trying to come in the window. I call the cops. They don't shine their flashlight. They leave. Okay, they come out, but they don't shine their flashlight. There's the key. They won't shine their flashlight behind the studio apartment. The guys back there never left. The perpetrators that were trying to come in the window, and they knew the cops were coming, they never left. Because they knew the cops weren't going to do anything. Cops came out the second time at 3:30 a.m., and the perpetrators were still in the backyard. They never left. They knew nothing was going to happen. A voice came and hacked in on the call to 911 at 3:40 a.m. on April 18, 2017. A voice hacks in and says, "No one's going to help you." The cops come out. They don't want to shine their flashlights. Instead, they surround me. They bully me. Finally shine their flashlight after 20 minutes of begging them. And they say, "No one's back there, but you can't look." They make me go back upstairs, say, "If you call us again, you're going to jail." Now I know why the perpetrators stayed. They knew the cops weren't going to do anything. Now that's 2 times. Because when the cops left, my brother and me heard the perpetrator, there was 2, but we heard just one of them, run out the backyard, down the driveway, and onto the street. Because the other perpetrator was in the neighbor's backyard. Anyways, point is that in those 2 cases, the perpetrator never left, and the cops were in cahoots. First time, three 3 911 calls. They hang up on me. Those are on my phone record. And then again in April 18, 2017, my phone record would show someone hacked it on my phone. Cops came out, perpetrator stayed there. Now here's the other part. The gang stalkers never moved either. They moved some of the guys out, moved some bigger guys in. The one gal there with the short hair, she was there last year. She's still there. I saw her recently. I think she's the one that's running the operation to a certain degree. I just saw her like 2 months ago back there. She never left. She's the one that planned my murder. She's still there. So they're planning the murder and they're just hanging around because, hey, why run? The cops are in on it. Why run? Why leave? Yeah, if I was a murderer and the cops were in on it, why would I